Hey everyone, welcome back to Data Science. In this video today, I'll be telling you about the Llama 4 Herd, which is the beginning of a new era of natively multimodal AI innovation. And this has been released by Meta. So they have released the large language model called Llama 4, and they have released like three models in it, like three new models in it. And the main thing which it differs from other models is that it has the longer context window than other AI models, so I'll be telling you all about it. So stay tuned until the end so that you don't miss anything regarding it. So let's get right into it without wasting any time. So Llama 4 is leading multimodal intelligence. So there are three types of models you can see here. There's Llama 4 Behemoth, Llama 4 Maverick, and Llama 4 Scout. So Llama 4 Behemoth is the largest model which was being released by Llama 4, and it has 2 trillion total parameters, and in that the active parameter is 288 billion active parameters. 16 experts are there in it, and it's said to be the most intelligent teacher model for distillation. There's also Llama 4 Maverick. It has 400 billion total parameters, 17 billion the active parameters, and 128 experts for each and every task. There's like the total experts is 128, and in that any one of them will be active for a specific type of task. And the context length in it is 1 million context length. So the context length window, I'll be telling you what context length means. So I'll be telling you in this video. So it has 1 million context length window. There's also Llama 4 Scout. So this is also the model in which it has 109 billion total parameters, in which 17 billion active parameters. There are 16 experts, and it has 10 million context length, and it has the industry leading context length which is 10 million. And the takeaways is that the Llama 4 Scout, so it's the best multimodal model in the world in its class, and it's more powerful than all the previous generation Llama models, while it's fitting in a single NVIDIA H100 GPU. And it also offers the industry leading context window of 10 million, and it also delivers better results than Gemma 3, Gemini 2.0 flashlight, and Mistral 3.1 across a broad range of widely reported benchmarks. And if we see about Llama 4 Maverick, that also it is said that it's the best multimodal in its class. It's beating GPT 4.0 and Gemini 2.0 Flash across a broad range of widely reported benchmarks, while achieving some comparable results to the new DeepSeek V3 on reasoning and coding at less than half the active parameters. And they say Llama 4 Maverick, it offers the best in class performance to cost ratio with an experimental chat version scoring ELO score of 1417 on LM Arena. And they say that these models are best, and thanks to also the distillation from Llama 4 Behemoth, which is a 288 billion active parameter model with 16 experts. That is our most powerful yet and among the world's smartest LLMs. So they say that it's among the world's smartest LLMs. Llama 4 Behemoth, it outperforms GPT 4.5, Claude Sonnet 3.7, and Gemini 2.0 Pro on several STEM benchmarks. And it is also said that Llama 4 Behemoth, the largest model of Llama 4, is still in training, and they're excited to share more details about it even while it's still on flight. So it hasn't yet arrived, but you can download the Llama 4 Scout and Llama 4 Maverick models today on llama.com, and also Hugging Face. You can also try Meta AI, which is built with Llama 4 in WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram Direct, and on the web. So you can try out the Llama 4 Scout and Llama 4 Maverick models by trying it on llama.com and also Hugging Face. You can also try Meta AI, which is built with Llama 4 in WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram Direct, and on the web. So the architecture used is called mixture of experts, means there are many experts and therefore each and every task. And for each and every task, for example, whatever task you give to it, an expert would be activated, and then that expert would be giving the response to you. That's why it's called mixture of experts. And one of the thing that I was saying that what is context window. So here they were saying that in two of the models, such as in Maverick and in Scout, in Maverick they said that the length of context window is 1 million. Okay, so here the context window is for tokens, and tokens are kind of sentences and words and all that stuff that is called tokens. And in that, it's 1 million means at a time, means 1 million words or 1 million sentences you can use at a time to give the prompt. For example, if you're giving a prompt of 1 million sentences, so it will give the answer to you. It won't crash out or anything. It won't sleep or say like I cannot give the answer, or the text is too long, like sometimes ChatGPT does. Sometimes when you give a very very long text, and then it says that it cannot give you the answer because the text is very very long. But here it has 1 million context window in Maverick, so that's why it will give you the answer at once. And even in Scout also it is said that the context window is 10 million, so same thing. So 10 million words or sentences you can use to give at a time as a prompt to the model, and then it will give you the answer, or it will do the reasoning or anything that you want it to do, it will do it. So that is what context window means. And one more for the pre-training they have done. So you can see there are some like experts for each of the tasks that you want. And one more thing that the models use is that Llama 4 Maverick can be run on a single NVIDIA H100 GPU. And even they said that they are designed, so all the Llama 4 models, they are designed with native multimodality. Native multimodality means that you can either give the prompt as text, audio, image and video, so you can give it and it can give the answer to you. So here they say that you can also give the text, image and video data to it, not audio but video, image and text. So you can give it to it and it can give the answer to you instead of saying that I cannot understand it. So this is what Llama 4 model has the capability. And regarding the price also, they say that Llama 4 Maverick, it has the lower price. So if we have a look at the Llama 4 Maverick, so they say it is offering high quality at a lower price if we compare it to Llama 3.370 billion parameters. So compared to its predecessor, which is Llama 3.3 70 billion parameter. So in contrast to that, or in comparison to it, Llama 4 Maverick has a lower price. And if you see here some of the benchmarks in which Llama 4 Maverick is given: Gemini 2.0 Flash, DeepSeek V3.1 and GPT 4o. So if you have to look at the benchmarks, the scores of the benchmarks, so first of all the cost of it is $0.19 to $0.49. 0.17 is for Gemini 2.0 Flash, DeepSeek V3.1 is $0.48, and GPT-4o is $4.38. So here you can see Gemini 2.0 Flash has the lowest cost, and if you compare it to Llama 4 Maverick. And MMMU, here Llama 4 Maverick wins. It has got the score of 73.4. Gemini 2.0 Flash and GPT-4o loses. And DeepSeek V3.1, they say it has no multimodal support, means it does not understand image or it cannot do image reasoning. Even in Math Vista, you can see it has got the score, it wins, and it has got the score of 73.7. In Chart QA, which is for image understanding, Llama 4 Maverick wins as it has got the score of 90. In Doc VQA, it has got the score of 94.4, which is more than the other models such as GPT-4o and Gemini 2.0 Flash. For coding, Live Code Bench, if you see here, DeepSeek V3.1 has got the score more than Llama 4 Maverick. Even in reasoning and knowledge, here DeepSeek V3.1 wins. GPQA Diamond, here Llama 4 Maverick wins. Multilingual MMLU, here it wins. Even in MTOB for long context, MTOB for half book and full book. If you see the other models such as GPT-4o and DeepSeek V3.1, you see here the context window is less. It's 128,000 context window. But for Gemini 2.0 Flash, so you can see here context window is more, so still the score is less. So here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in 8 of the scores, or in 8 of the benchmark, it has won. So you can see Llama 4 is better than other model, and it has beaten the other models such as GPT 4o, Gemini 2.0 Flash, and even DeepSeek V3.1. So Llama 4 Maverick wins against these models. And if you see here the score of Llama 4 Scout, which is instruction tuned benchmarks, and here Llama 4 Scout is the model which has 10 million context window. So if you see here in MMMU, MathVista, ChartQA, DocVQA, so the models here is Llama 3.370 billion, there's 405 billion parameters, Gemma 3, Mistral 3.1, and Gemini 2.0 Flash Lite. So these are the models in which it is competing against. And in image reasoning in MMMU, it has got the score of 69.4, which is more than the other models. In MathVista, it has got the score 70.7, which is more than the other models. In ChartQA, the score is 88.8, which is more than the other models. For Llama 3.3 and Llama 3.1, in these two, you can see there's no multimodal support. Means there's no image understanding, there's no image reasoning, means you cannot give the image to it for it to understand. And even ChartQA, DocVQA, the score is 94.4, which is more. In coding, you can see here Llama 3.370 billion wins because it has got the score of 33.3, which is more than the other models. Even it's more than Llama 4 Scout. For reasoning and knowledge, there are two benchmarks, MMLU Pro and GPQA Diamond, and in both of it, you can see the score is more than the other models. So in MMLU Pro, the score is 74.3, and in GPQA Diamond, the score is 57.2, which is more than the other models, as you can see here, because in the table the score is given, so you can see here the score. Even in long context, also in most of the models, you can see here the context window is 128,000. That's why I was saying that this model has more context window. Like the Scout has the 10 million context window in which you can see the scores, and the Maverick has 1 million context window. So you can see here the score of it, still it's more than the other models. And so in most of the models, even Llama 4 Scout wins in most of the models, like in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in 8 of the benchmarks, you can see that in most of the, in only one it loses, and in the rest it wins. And this is the benchmarks you can see for Llama 4 Behemoth. So Llama 4 Behemoth is the model which has 2 trillion parameters. So you can see here the score of it. Even here also it wins against other models. But for Claude 3.7 Sonnet, Gemini 2.0 Pro, and GPT 4.5. In some of the cases, you can see the score is not given, and but still in which the score is given, still Llama 4 Behemoth wins. So you can see here the scores of it, and it wins against the other models. So if you like this video, do like, subscribe, and comment down below whether you think these models are a great model or not. So that's all from my side. Catch you next time. Bye bye.